No, I missed the intro cutscene. Fuck. I launched the game once to configure the settings, and I was like, okay, there was this intro cutscene that played, but I skipped it because I wasn't paying attention, and now I don't think I can view it anymore. That's a bit too loud. Let's do this. There. That should be good, so I'm not blasting my ears off now. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, more so just gentlemen, welcome to Trails in the Sky the Third. What I can only assume to be the final adventure of Estelle's adventure, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure how this is really sequenced given the Trails series, but at least this is the end of the Trails in the Sky trilogy, and so I'm very looking forward to seeing how this plays out. Ouroboros has been more or less defeated, and Campanella is kind of the only one who, I guess, seems to be scheming. I don't think we're gonna get too much of the Anguis or the Grandmaster. That kind of seems like some overarching plot that they're gonna probably carry into the next series, maybe, but what do I know? Just get on with it. It's been actually 2 weeks since I beat Trails in the Sky SC in my own time again, so I went back, did all the requests, pretty much beat everything in the game, so I should have all the carryover bonuses for when we start in just a couple of moments now. But let's just jump into it, because I'm pretty sure I'm all configured out. That's the great thing about playing an old game like this, that nothing ever changes. As always, we'll be playing on easy. And I'm ready. I'm really excited too, because this game might take place outside of Liberal. We might be in like Erebonia or something, so I am very much looking forward to this. Yeah, I took about 2 weeks off because I wanted to start this game right after I beat SC, but I was like, I should probably play something else. I played another game, which you can guess what that is. But now I'm back. Alright, this is this my ending save? No, I think it's further. Because I ended at level 99. Yeah, this one. Nice. Year 1203 of the Septian calendar fall, just over half a year since the Liberal Arc collapse. Cruising through the night sky above the Cruzan province in eastern Erebonia. Nice, we're not in Liberal. Wait, so it's been a year and a half since the Liber Arc fall. Wow, time skip. Was the Rhineford Company's latest display in luxury, the Lusitania. Rhineford. What do I know that name from? Damn. It's got its own greenery. Reminds me of Kanashiro's Bank from Persona 5. We just see how's the volume. That's fine. It's not peaking. What, is Duke Dunn in here? Is that Mayor Maybell? No, it's not her. Why is everybody wearing masks? Trails of Phantom Thieves. If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I would like to take the time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is a most auspicious day. Really? Is that Kevin? That's Kevin, isn't it? Yes, indeed. On this historic day 10 years ago, this fine company... What the fuck? Kevin protagonist? Where's Estelle, man? You don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You'll have to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is if you're here. Oh, that I do. It is Kevin. He's got the same freaking 3 pineapple strands coming down his face. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100-Day War, and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why, it was only a few years ago and he partnered up with the famous Rhineford Group, and now he's serving on the board of directors. What is the Rhineford Group? I heard that name before. His records make for a most impressive read, that much is for certain. Although I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. My, you'd best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. I can't imagine I'd last very long if I did. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. Are you a member of the press, perhaps, or maybe even a government official? I would answer, but I'd have to kill you after. Where's the fun in spilling secrets? I'll leave the pondering to your fertile imagination, mademoiselle. Fertile. I'm moving on. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive work of art. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all. And yet, here we are. Thousands of art in the air. Well, it is the Rhineford's latest model. One would expect nothing than art. Wasn't Rhineford is right, because we're in Erebonia. I think Rhineford was the research company that Olivier mentioned back when he was a prince. I think he mentioned that when he was on the Grancel. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world. Wow, okay, so it's bigger than the Grancel. It is 120 arch across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world knows. You certainly know how to make a lady curious. But even the mask, it's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. I wonder how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with the aura of mystique? Well, seems the mask can't hide all my secrets. Perhaps I have to make my daring escape before I give away anything more about myself. If you must, although it would be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know? We could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable, like your room. Don't do it. Don't do it, Kevin. She's an assassin. I would be honored to, fair lady. Only if you could promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She may blush if she's watching. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location. I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man. Ooh. How are we at this wonderful, banquet here? And I'm not going to be snacking on that crispy chicken over there. Like, no shot. If I was at a banquet, I'd be sticking stuff into Ziploc bags. Oh, God. Well, the party's in full swing now. This chance is as good as any. These private rooms on the highest floor of the ship and on the other side of the deck. Okay, let's get to work. This Kevin is... I can't check my status, okay. Can I view anything? I can't open anything. Okay, I can't open anything. Might I interest you in something to drink, sir? We have some well-aged Stein Rose if you would care for some. Stein Rose? Just give you water, man. Please, pay us no mind. We are merely here so that you might enjoy this party to its fullest. Okay, whatever you say, bunches. I apologize for our boorish presence here at this most elegant occasion. I'm afraid it is necessary evil in order to ensure the safety of our guests. All I can do is ask for your understanding. Yo, Kevin, what happened? It's been a year and a half. Why are you all of a sudden a phantom thief? You certainly know how to hold a party, Conrad. There aren't many in the world wealthy enough to be able to organize a gathering like this in the sky. Oh, absolutely. My guest is satisfied, or my guests are satisfied, then I have done my job. Still, today's party's but a minor diversion compared to what the future holds for us. You know, what is that future? Quite the gathering we've got here. It looks like Marquis Ballot, known for his extravagant spending. This guy's the president of that one big jeweler, Corey's & Co. Hopefully they'll keep our friend occupied for a while. You still have more surprises ready for us as the evening goes on, I can hardly wait to find out what's still in store. Honestly, I'm still amazed at just how rapidly your company's been growing. By the way, I truly do appreciate your help the other day. All is well. Okay, so are these just a bunch of like black market industry leaders or something? I'm truly proud to be able to support your wonderful company. Still, it's clear that you still have your best days ahead of you. You can't stay a mere director in the Rhineford group forever. Gotta keep moving forward. Director is pretty high though. Yes, but of course, if I do say so myself, my company's prospects are very bright. Won't be paying attention to anything else anytime soon. Suits me. I'm sorry, what was that? I said that no mask can hope to disguise the beauty of your ivory white skin. Or the luster of those fine red lips. Okay, calm down. Well, aren't you the flatterer? She was the one who initiated the conversation with me, if you're wondering. Still, I can't very well ignore her. I'll just try to keep the conversation going. Whatever you say, man. Lady Lindell is currently resting in her room. She said that she's feeling a little unwell at the moment, you see? Lady Lindell. Why does she have to choose the party like this to feel unwell? Hope she isn't faking it to stay in her room. Must she oppose me at every turn? Okay, so there's someone called Lady Lindell. The Conrad Company might have made a lot of progress in the past 10 years. That was all thanks to the Rhineford group. They couldn't have done a thing by themselves. They got no right to try to act big. They need to realize their place. Okay, so Rhineford group is hosting this party. Conrad group are the supporters. This truly is a spectacular ship. I was getting sick and tired of looking at the gloomy skies of the capital, so this is a wonderful change of scenery. I'll have to make sure to make the most of tonight. And I couldn't agree more there. The air of the capital is positively suffocating. I try to get away from it as often as I can, so I spend all my time off in the villa to my south. Okay, just a bunch of fucking rich people, man. The chefs here ordinarily work at my hotel, I have you know. Didn't ask. They may have been working in a different environment with different equipment than usual, but that is no excuse for slacking off. Perhaps I'm going to need a watchful eye on them to ensure they don't slip. Stop it, Dad. You're just embarrassing yourself. We're here as guests today. We're supposed to be enjoying ourselves, not concerning ourselves with the party's organization. Hurry up and go greet that Conrad fellow. The safety of this party is guarded so long as we're here to ensure it. So please, rest easy and enjoy yourself. Can I help you? This guy don't get talked to speak. You don't get paid to speak. Madam, what a surprise coincidence to find you here. I wasn't aware that you had been invited to this party as well. Did it happen while you were in Barrowhard buying furs, perchance? Yes, actually. Still, would very much appreciate if you kept this a secret from my husband. What? She did a secret black market dinner and she didn't tell her husband. I wouldn't dream of telling him. When it comes to quality, Barrowhard cannot be beaten. In particular, the fur of the black minks raised in the north is so soft, it's simply divine. Someone certainly cheered up in a hurry. I'm gonna need a map of Erebonia to see how big this place is. Here on the Lusitania, we'll be striving to meet your every need. Please do let us know if there's anything we can help you do. Okay. I must say I'm impressed at just how reliable the security guards at today's party appear. I've been thinking, it was about time to recruit some new personnel in my own private army too. Perhaps I have to ask Conrad where he found these people. Might be able to recruit some of them too. Being a part of the Rhineford group, the Conrad Company certainly has strong backing to support it with working towards greater growth. After all, the group is immensely successful and it manufactures everything from military weapons to household goods. Okay, so there's Shinra. Got it. We got Shinra in Raincoat, now we got Shinra in this game. Perhaps I should consider increasing my investment in the group. Okay, so Rhineford is the maker of everything. There's plenty of entertainment to look forward to this evening. Merlin de Ciel's concert will be beginning soon at 11. We'll be holding an opera. Be sure not to miss it. An opera? Oh my god. This is some prime Phantom Thief opportunity. Who does the upstart Chancellor think he is? All he's done since marching into politics from under the army is pass one unpleasant law after another. Can't understand how he thinks. Where's the benefit in appeasing commoners all the time? Wait, is he talking about the... fuck, what was his name? Chancellor... The one that Mueller was with. That gave me that shitty-ass medal. Still much to learn about the ways of the world, young man. The national government is more or less a collective of civil servants with all the flaws and weaknesses. You can't get anything out of it as long as you know the right buttons to push. Is that so? Pardon me, but you haven't seen my wife around, have you? I keep telling her not to go wandering off without telling me, but she never listens. Hold on. Could this be Madame Frisky's oath of a man? This girl, right? Oh no. Why yes, I should probably have it now before it starts getting cold. I'll take that tart there, if you don't mind. Today's dish of choice is steamed abalone with cream made to the highest standards by our chefs. That would kill me. I must insist you try it. I'm certain you'll become a fan. No, I'm certain I'll be on the toilet seat for half an hour. Is this the wife? Oh my, come to say hello again so soon? My offer still stands if you find yourself an appetite for excitement. Okay, this is the wife. I'll be able to get rid of this gentleman in no time at all, really. Okay, never mind. Can I go back to him and be like, hey, I found your wife, buddy? Okay, I can't. Fine. Alright, we're out of here. Huh? There's someone there. Strange. Felt like someone was watching me for a minute, yet there was definitely some weird ghost priest floating there. I'm being followed. Ah, forget it. Got work to do. These private rooms on the highest floor of the ship, on the other side of the deck. Time to move. I'm not gonna lie, Kevin, you look freaking slick with that brushed back hair. Got that Nishiki haircut. May I see your invite, sir? Huh? This you mean? Presented his invitation. My apologies, sir. This is merely a precaution in order to secure the safety of our lovely guest here. Don't worry about it, I understand, even though you just literally saw me walk out of this room. Is that Mayor Klaus? No, just same sprite. Well, this is supposed to be the latest airship from Rheinfort. It's certainly comfortable enough to me. I'll have to try to travel on it again whenever I can. Even the furnishings in these rooms all seem to be of the highest class. I have to say I'm impressed. Do I have turbo? Okay, there is turbo. Spend it wisely. Oh, I'm already getting terra bombs. Amazing. What? It reveals itself to be a crafty mimic and licks your unsuspecting hand. Better bring out the disinfectant. Yeah. Please refrain from talking loudly while in this room. You got it. This ship does have a fine collection of books. I wonder which one I should read first. Is there any Gambler Jack? Oh my god, it's got the frickin' Carnelia books. It's got the frickin' Carnelia books. What about the Gambler Jack series? No, no Gambler Jack. Wait, isn't the Carnelia series banned in Erebonia though? Oh no, it was the Gambler Jack that was banned in Erebonia. That's the one. Carnelia was the Erebonian propaganda book. This is the Lusitania Library. Hope you enjoy your time relaxing here. Just can't seem to relax on board this ship. Everything is just so fancy and luxurious. It's all too much for an old man like me. I see. There are rumors the cause was a new weapon developed by Liberal's army, though. That sounds most serious to me. Although it's hard to be sure when the government issued a ban on talking about the whole thing after the fact. And without any official announcement on the matter, we're all left in a hearsay. Okay, well, they're still talking about it a year and a half after, so 18 months later, and it's still kind of it became a secret. You're talking about when they couldn't use the ordnance all of a sudden around the southern edge of Erebonia. I heard that even the trains and international flights in that region had to be stopped to account for it. Haven't a clue what caused it all, though. I can't imagine it was anything that serious, at least. Boy, wouldn't you like to know. How long is this hallway? Oh, please excuse me. I assume you must be an invited guest. The party's being held in the room to the end of the corridor if you're having difficulties finding the way. Thank you, miss. I'm actually here for you instead. The message, remember, but there is one truth. Love is eternal. Huh? No, money is. Are you taking a walk around the ship, sir? If so, might I suggest following the stairs ahead and stepping out onto the main deck. I find gazing up at the stars while enjoying the night breeze an especially relaxing way to pass the time. I might do... Oh my god, they got their own casino. I can't play. This isn't even a slot machine, this is like an old school telephone. Guess the party's over in the room at the end of the hall. Must be in full swing right about now. Just you watch, one day I'll be rich and famous enough to go to a fancy schmancy party too. Wait, what? These are where the poor people hang out? Are you an invited guest, perchance? If you are, we'd be happy to treat you to an official member of this club, so please do enjoy yourself and make use of the facilities on board. Can I actually play? Oh, hello there. Would you be interested in a quick game? I can't play. Rather played well. Well, what do you say to another game? I'm up for it. Well, that was a well-earned victory on your part. It's easy to tell you're a real veteran when it comes to card games. What would you like to do now, sir? The club is part of the Alicia chain of high-class clubs. Alicia chain? Which has its main branch in the capital. You would expect its employees to be trained at the highest caliber, and you would be right. Speaking of the highest caliber, perhaps I'll just sample some of the wine now. Alicia chain? What is that? Hope you are enjoying yourself. I'm trying. It's time for me to make my wager. I'll put 300,000 on red 21. Okay, I can't wait to see him lose all that now. A sharp choice. Come on, black. It's gotta be black this time. It's been red 5 times now. This next one has to be black, surely. He lacks the critical information. Best enjoyed in moderation indeed. And how long is this corridor? Listen, son, I spent what little money we have just to get you on the ship today. This is the life rich people in our country lead, but this site, burn this site into your memory and never forget it. I'm counting on you to make your way into this world when you're older and make life easy for me. So let me just steal all your belongings real quick. We need to talk. Pine fresh, what? Do you want me to grow up to become a soldier and get famous and rich, right? That lets me spend time in neat ships like this? Sure, this is cool. Look at the dad investing in his son already. Hey, I kind of found an invitation to that costume party that's going on right now. What should I do with it? You idiot. What'd you pick it up for? These are only for super rich people in the first class rooms, not the likes of us. But still, is this Armand and Ellie? They're not named here, but they got the same sprites. I don't even know where I'm going here. Might I ask what business you have in this area? If you're looking for the observation deck, you can reach it through these doors over there. If you're looking for the area where the party's being held, you need to head down the stairs. Okay. Nielsen, this guy's named. This is that new passenger airship mod I've heard so much about. Can't say I'm familiar with the sound of its engines anyway. I assume they must be a new model too. Could this man be blind? Okay, that's the observation deck. What's in here? May I help you, sir? Oh no, sorry. Okay, I can't go in there. Suspicious. Whoops, wrong way. Need to head up the stairs. Okay. Gotta head up this way. Alden. Oh, Lusitania, why are you so beautiful? I do wish your top speed was a little faster than 1000 APH though. But nothing can beat you when it comes to sheer size or capacity. Fitting a whole 1000 people on board isn't something any other airship could boast. 1000, huh? Technology sure has come far in a year and a half. Sorry for calling you out here out of nowhere like this, but I still wanted to meet with you. But then you came all the way on the ship just for that? You do know what will happen if my father finds out, don't you? Oh my gosh, how scandalous. Meanwhile, what's going on here, buddies? Stop right there. This staircase leads to Sir Conrad's private room. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I figured you'd say something like that. Sorry though, this isn't gonna be your lucky day. What? What are you doing? Gah. Okay. Nice one, Kevin. Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. They don't seem that well trained either. This'll be cake. Heh. Sure wish every job I had was this easy. Okay. Well, casual death? What's... Got no business this way. Better get back to work. No, I want to explore. What's this? The doors are locked. Okay, that's going to be a plot point later. It's where I make my phantom thief escape. No one in here? Talk about a pointlessly fancy room. Alright, now where is he hidden it? What am I looking for? Is like secret porno stash? There's a switch of some kind underneath the vase. Let me look around the room first. I found it first try. It doesn't have any magazines underneath the bed. Fancy wine. Oh, there's a suspicious switch. Yes, we'll press this one instead. Would you look at that? Who wants to bet that's not the only one? Why did he both put it under 2 of his greenery? Where's the next one? Wait, there's more than 2? I did not expect a third one. It's not under the desk or the chair. Ah, there it is. Got it. All the switches were reset. That one must have been a fake. Ah, should have known they'd make it simple. Wait, what? It's probably not the only switch I need to press. One of them was fake. I see. There's an order. There's an order to it. Okay, let's try this one first. What a piece of shit. You put them in a specific order. Or wait, or no, this switch is like it's a fake one. Okay, so I need to press this one. Bro, we're not even chapter 1 yet. How are you fucking up already? Relax. Okay, so the third switch has to be somewhere else around here. Not under the bed. Ah, found it. Behind the desk. I doubt that's the last one. Where else is it? Is it this? Maybe this one last? What? Okay, fine. 1, 2. I can count to 3. Okay, where's the last one? Where are you? At this rate, Conrad's gonna come back. I'm pretty sure I've inspected everything in this room. Oh, really? Carpet? The frickin' carpet, man. Found you. Ah, and here we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected, which means that... there's a panel with buttons that have letters written on them. A password of some kind apparently must be entered. I wonder. Orpheus. That was the password that was used on the library arc. Wow. Wait, why Orpheus? How'd they get that? How would you guess that if you didn't play the second game? Figured as much. Well, process of elimination, but still. Looks like my target this time is one of the toys our friends decided to spread around for fun. I have no idea what's going on, but we'll find out. The Fool's Locket, huh? A forbidden artifact that lets the bearer pass all but the most obvious lies off as complete truth. Really not the kind of thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you should have expected that. Heh, he did. What's going on here? What happened to the two who were on guard here? They were both fast asleep. Seems like whoever did this used a dart or a spray of some kind. Heh, you think we're dealing with someone in the same business as us? Better keep him locked in here until the party's over. We can give a report to Master Conrad after. What do you think the odds are that he's not acting alone? Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. That said, there's a definite chance there's got some form of backup that just hasn't acted yet. I'd say we're better off marking all invited guests for the time being. We wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Haha. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh no, I just thought I should have probably apologized for underestimating you. I'd written you all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts, but maybe you've got more going on for you than I was giving you credit for. You little... you got guts, I'll give you that. I've got an idea how you came to be here, but you should know that Master Conrad is not a merciful man. Don't think you're gonna get out of this in one piece. You're in for such a world of pain, you'll wish you'd killed yourself while you still had the chance. Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you up on that. What the heck? What the? How? Oh yeah, probably should have said this earlier. You really might want to step back from the door, like, a lot. What just happened? No way. That door was designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon. Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, but I mean, you didn't give me much choice. Hey, my man. This is a joke, right? A priest? Yep, I'm legit and everything too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'd be happy to listen to them. For extra cheap as a limited time offer. You guys would have a lot to confess. Don't let it near to him, let's do this. And I was hoping for more of a what you charge people kind of reaction. Well, I guess I don't mind cutting to the chase this time. Come get some. What level am I even? Oh, the UI is a bit different. Chain 3. Okay, so we still got the chain S crafts. Cross gear, sacred bath, sacred arrow, mortal punishment. That one's new. Everything else is the same. Nice. All right, let's begin. Ascension creates a field that inhibits cognitive abilities. Dark matter stagnates enemies. This might be good. Let's do this. Man in black. Mysterious assailant that uses smoke grenades as a body. Body blows to impair foes' movement. Alright, let's do this. Okay, Kevin just one-shots them. Oh yeah, this is free. Yeah.
Still a ways to go.
He's level 90 already? What? What's the max level then in this game? He's a Grail Knight? I heard rumors about them, but damn. And curious as I am, I'd probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry though, I'm only here for your client. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor, okay? You'll still live to see tomorrow. You're kind of a monster. Okay, got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks I have to go without taking that lady up on her offer though. She was looking pretty darn fine, but it was obvious enough her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Then again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? Yeah, come on, what happened to Estelle, alright? Not that you can get Estelle though. Estelle is already taken. I'm out of here. Ooh, look at that portrait. God damn. Kevin looking extra cool. Alright, well I wasn't expecting Kevin to be the protagonist. He has some pretty decent orbs too. This is going to be interesting because I'm not playing as Racer this time, which means that this isn't going to follow the same route as the first game where I'm kind of going around liberal. So I'm very curious to see what's going to take place here. Alright, 4 of them. Let's just wrap this up quickly. We can just attack them.
Still a ways to go.
Save my resources. For my orbments, do I have information already? I do. Nice. It's good to come equipped with that already, so I don't have to worry about my enemy log later. More of them? Oh, wait, aren't these Ouroboros? No, they're not Ouroboros. They are Ouroboros dogs. Steel Cougar, but this could just be the craft of them. So what does this do? Attacks foes at speed that impales with spears from below.
Let's end this.
Good damage. Alright. I feel like Kevin's going to be a single party member for a while, so I need to make use of his kit. Well, good thing his ultimate's busted, by the way. You don't know what his ultimate is? Basically, it's he gains 2 rounds of invulnerability because he gets max guard for him and anybody around him. What's going on here? We're not gonna crash, are we? You wouldn't fall out of the air on me, would you, Lusitania? Poor guy missed his chance to run away. There's something familiar about him, but well, I best leave him alone. Alden? Maybe an NPC, but I'll be honest, I don't remember every NPC in this game. Oops, didn't mean to get turned around. Oh, hey, it's that guy. Dude, they have They have an Uzi. What the fuck? Why do you have an Uzi, man? You know those are illegal, right?
Let's end this. All right, what's next?
And they're dead. Get it together, Kevin. Okay, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Oh boy. Like lambs to the slaughter. Can you guys group up more maybe? That'd be great. That sucks, okay. Just pick them off. Now you're grouped up. Thank you.
Let's end this.
There we go, I like that.
Take that. Still a ways to go.
Damn, I'm getting a lot of XP too, and I'm level 90. They locked all the doors? No, they locked the casino. Right off the bat, if you didn't pick up those chests over there, you're already locked out of the chest. Wouldn't be a Trails games without missables right off the bat. There you are. On the name of the Northern Jaegers, we won't let you go any further. So you really are an active Jaeger corps, and a pretty famous one to boot. Still, I got stuff rough going on in your country and all, but I couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside. How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be ashamed with defeat here, not as long as we suffer. Should have known. Alright then I'll come at you with all I've got. Alright, Kevin. Kevin does not care. Kevin just fucks up everybody. Let's do this.
Let's end this.
Ah, yes, yes. Please group together. Group together.
Let's end this.
I love it.
All right, what's next?
Oh my god, I'm already level 91. It's endgame already. What is all this commotion? We believe there is an intruder, sir. And a competent one at that. An intruder? And just what do you think I paid good Mira to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes, get rid of him. Getting me dead or alive is too much to ask of those guys. It's him. I could have put on my mask for dramatic effect, you know? Who the hell are you? Wait, a priest? No. Yep, I figured with something like this in your possession you at least have heard of us. How dare you? Give that back. That's mine. Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned to her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves. Kill him. Kill him and get me back my locket now. Oh boy. Wait, it blocks bullets? Hey, good shot. Gah. Shoot him out the window. Herman Conrad. In accordance with the laws of the church, in the name of Idios, I am placing you under arrest. You stand charged with the unauthorized possession of and the illegal use of an artifact. Don't you think you can get away with this? It might be with the church, but I am a Rhine Ford director, and if you lay a hand on me... No, don't you worry. We cleared this up with the big guys already. I'm sure you got a pretty good idea of just how recklessly you've been acting with this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know? Guys like you have a habit of making themselves no shortage of enemies, and you've done a stellar job at that. So just accept that your luck's run out and come quietly, okay? No. No! Ooh. Good hit. I like how we're seeing like a more forceful side of Kevin too, which is what was hinted at when he killed Weissman back in SC, where it's like Kevin's like a really chill and nice guy, but that's kind of his like fake persona really. Like this is who he really is. He's an agent. You just couldn't make this easy for me, could you? So much for this being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off with the whole damn thing. Stop right there. Oh, these are the formal Jaegers now. You pulled out all the stops just for little old me? Now I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence. You might have had your way before, but that's not how it's going to be this time. And just so you know, there's an entire company of us on the ship. Even if you have a hostage you can use against us, you got nowhere to run. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? What? What are you talking about? If this idiot here has been branded a heretic, I would have had to hunt each and every one of you down to the last member. Ooh, that's a fire line. But he's like, I'm just here for this guy. What's up with this guy? Well, don't let it get to you. Keep up the good work for your homeland or whatever. Just don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. Dang. This is his true nature right here. He's kind of like, that's why he's like, at least Josh could get out of this line of business, right? Because Kevin himself is also bound by... You wouldn't survive a jump like that. What is this, Star Fox? Impossible. Those Gralsritters are monsters. Oh, there's the evil guy. Haha, that was quite a splendid show. Who is this guy, Wiseman 2.0? But our tale is only just beginning, Kevin Graham. Who? Is that like the Grandmaster? Or maybe it's another one of the Anguis? After all, I have only just awoken. Interesting. Wow, opening already? Okay, I'll shut up. Wait, we might not even see Estelle, maybe. If Kevin's the protagonist. Oh, never mind. That might be Estelle. Wait, is that Estelle? That doesn't look like her. No, different colored eyes. Estelle has orange eyes. Estelle, long lost sister. I was not expecting Kevin protagonist. Oh, never mind, they're here. Wait, was that Alan Richard? What the fuck? I saw Ren though. Hey! Okay, everybody is back. Oh, Campanella, alright, sweet. Why the fuck is Richard here? Wait, no way they make Richard a playable character. You make the villain a playable character? That'd be kind of sick, though. I saw, was it Estelle, Josh, Richard, and Ren? That was surprising. I'm surprised they brought Ren back. Where's Walter? Where's Bleu Blanc? Bleu Blanc party member. When? Oh god, that'd be so fucking funny. I didn't see Shara, though, but I did see Tita, Agate. I didn't see Zin, either. Maybe they're only bringing back some characters. Septian Church, Gralsritter operated special ops airship, Merkabath number 5. No idea, but that looks like one of those Warframe ships. Looks like a tuna sandwich. Congratulations on completing your operation, sir. Squire Caesar. My thoughts exactly. That seems to be a rather easy one for you in the end, too. Compared to what they're usually like, it was. If I'd had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman. Wait, bro, she was married. even better. Not this again. Unless you want another earful from the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah? I swear I'll never get how you hard-headed types ended up assigned to a slacker like me. This may come as a shock, but you are a Dominion, you know? We can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here on the ship and under your command, then slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you've got a lot less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. That'll just make it even harder for me to work on my own. I thought you'd say that. Well, we'd prefer it if you would actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we can do in that salt pail operation was transport the thing. You say that as if transporting it isn't a huge responsibility in of itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming wary of us. Something wrong? Not a thing. Anyways, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. Should be able to reach there by noon tomorrow, or today now, I guess. Got it. Wait, there's time zone differences in Erebonia? Where's it from? Arteria, apparently. It's a call from Commander Selenate. Ah, you are kidding me. Getting a call from her right after our mission is always a bad sign. Let's get this over with. Put it through. Alright. New characters. I'm excited. Evening, Kevin. Sounds like you did well. Fill me in on the details. Basically went without issue. The artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were signs of society involvement, but it looks like they've cut any ties with them a long time ago. I see, as I thought then. Good work all around. I say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I can't grant you one right now. And here we go. Something the matter? I'm just dandy. Please continue. Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you immediately after finishing one mission, got something I'd like for you to do for me. Regarding a heretic, I assume. Not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. The object in question is currently being held underneath the Grancel cathedral. Huh? Grancel? Do you think this object may be somehow related to the Oreo? Oh. What? Oh. I had a flashback to SC because I thought that this was taking place in the past before the events of SC when he was escorted down there by Julia, but no, this is... I have to go there again. It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this? Alright. That said, we've already got one artifact on the ship that needs transporting back, so I'll let the crew here take that to Arteria. I'll handle going to Liberal on my own. That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Huh? Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. You can't just spring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Meetings ordained by the goddess always come suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry though, they won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I'll be praying for your success. Wait, is this the Estelle 2.0 that I saw in the opening? Well, congratulations on the new recruit. We were only just saying you could do with more squires serving you. And I was so not down. Can't believe this. She never changes, I swear. Oh, and if all the people reading that book had any idea what a hellion she is in real life. Oh, Carnelia? I've always wondered whether their publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. It's a complete advertisement saying we exist to the world. If anything, I'd say a book that while just serves to make people less likely to believe you really exist. I see. That's why, wait, is it the Carnelia book that was controversial, or the Gambler Jack books? It was the Gambler Jack books, yeah. The Carnelia one was Erebonian propaganda, but I guess it has something to do with the church. Or the church has a reputation with it. If anything, I'd say a book that while just serves to make people less likely to believe you really exist. And then the heroine died in it, which obviously is a big fat lie. If they actually met her, they know she's the kind of woman who could have probably taken a bullet to the head and asked for a cigarette first thing. I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyways, you guys heard her. I'm gonna leave taking care of everything else related to our mission to you guys. Just follow the money trail, there might still be hidden accounts we don't know about. Understood. What will you be doing from here? We'll need to return to Arteria, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. You can put me down in any old state we pass on the way there. Preferably near a town that has international flights going out of it, I guess. Got it. Oh. Looks like the sun is starting to come up. That's the sun. Oh my god. That is not a sun, that is a final flash in my eyes. Prologue. The Gralsritter. Oh my god. Actual Kevin. The last game of the trilogy goes to Kevin, of all characters. Same day, afternoon. In the skies of midwestern Zemuria, roughly 500 Selge from Liberal. So we're not in Liberal? Is that Dorothy? International airliner, Gretna. Oh my god, it's Dorothy. And is that Armand and Ellie on the frickin' airliner too? Don't tell me that's them. How many pictures of seagulls are you gonna take? Why am I getting mad here? Am I Neil? Aw, they've gone out of sight now. Wonder if they're busy migrating. Looks like they can't keep up with the ship though. Guess not every bird could be as fast as Sieg. We're just the cutest. Well, look who it is. Oh shit. Wait, so they dropped me up on this one? I know you. Really is you. Long time no see, Dorothy. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. Funny coincidence, huh? It really is. It's good to see you again too. Who? Father? You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly, of course I do. It's, Oh, I remember. It's Onion Graham. Of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a multi-purpose plant. That's not even a name, Dorothy. You really did forget, didn't you? Yet you somehow managed to remember my last name like it was nothing. I was just being silly. A couple of days ago, I had this amazing onion hot pot over in the Eastern Quarter in Calvert. So I've still got onions on the brain. Couldn't believe a hot pot with just onions in it could taste that good. And I swear it did. It was so comforting and sweet. How do you have a hot pot with just onion? No noodles, no meat, no substance, just like bitter taste. That's how it ended up saying onion instead of your name. Well, whatever. So if you insist you haven't forgotten, what is my name then? I do insist, I never forget. It's lovely to see you again, Jasmine Graham. But of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a fragrant plant. Janae! That might be an actual name this time, but it's a woman's name. Jasmine. The Adventures of Jasmine Graham. Oh, I see. So you're here to carry out a follow-up investigation on all the trouble that happened earlier in the year. Yeah, that's about the gist, yep. Come to think of it, how'd you end up on an international liner like this? You said you were in the Eastern Quarter, right? But were you there to write about it for the Liberal News? Yep. Neil actually let me go on my own this time too. Wow, that was daring of him. I'm not sure I'd want to let you handle traveling abroad for a report alone. Then again, it's only by taking on positions of responsibility that people can properly grow. Oh, I'm doing plenty of that. I mean, I wasn't sure what I'd do when I ended up in Calvert instead of Bowes Market, but I ended up just fine. What? How? How'd you end up in Calvert if you were in Bowes? Wait a second. Neil told me you got to Bowes, not Calvert. He sure did, but then I got to the airship, fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was chilling out in Calvert. Weird, huh? Sounds like you got on the wrong airship to me. Let my brain catch up. So you were in the Republic for literally days when you weren't even supposed to be there at all? Did you even have enough money to manage? Oh, or Idios, help us. A passport? Well, fortunately there was someone from the embassy, Liberalian embassy at the airport who could issue me a temporary pass, so that was okay. And then tons of people were really nice to me and helped while I was there too. So I had all the dough a little girl can ask for. I don't even know where to start. Neil must be worried sick about you, huh? You think? You didn't sound so hot when I called yesterday to say I'd be coming back to the office today. I keep telling him that all the smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. I don't think you can pin the crime on tobacco this time. Thank you all for taking this journey aboard the Gretna today. We'll be arriving at our terminal, Grancel City, in roughly 30 minutes. We ask that you take this chance to check that you have all your belongings with you and to return to your seats before we begin to land. Until then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm gonna have a walk around the ship to kill some time in the last half hour. How about you? I'm not sure. Suppose I might as well go and snap some more photos. It's not often I get to take an international liner like this. Sounds like a plan. See you later then. Later. That's cool. So we are back in Liberal. Is this gonna be freaking Kevin tours the world this time? My sister can be unbelievably stubborn sometimes. How am I supposed to enjoy sightseeing when she's being like this? No, I'm not budging on this. We're going to Erb Royal Villa after Grancel Castle, and that is final. Can't believe you're actually considering just going around fishing of all things. Oh god. Oh god, PTSD from the last game. Did you hear the announcement, sir? If not, we'll be arriving in Grancel City soon, so it might be wise to check that you have all your belongings on your persons, but you still have time to look for anything that is missing. Anything left on the airliner? Is this Orvid? It's not Orvid. Really not very good at heights. I mean, it's not phobia level or anything, I'm just really not very good with them. I don't think anybody is. That was one amazing business discussion. I never thought I'd see the day where Murano would have had the upper hand in one, but it just happened. Wait, Murano? Wait, Simon, what are you doing here? The wood is full of mysteries. That bargainer really knew how to put up a good fight for someone so young. Still got an excellent information dealer working for me too. These are residents in Zeiss. I guess they're headed to Grancel. So the next time we do business, it's going to be a 6-4 deal in my favor. No, scratch that. 7-3. Mommy, can I go have a look outside? Can I? No, you can't. Please sit down like a good girl. We're almost there now, so be quiet. I used to be a sailor back in my day, but now I always use airships to get around. Way faster than boats, for one thing, and unlike orbital buses, you don't end up with a sore ass after a long journey either. Posture is everything. Oh my god, it is Ellie and Armand. By the way, I missed this in the last game, but these two actually got married before the end of the game. When I was in Roland though, I forgot. I didn't head into the cathedral, because if you did, it would proc an event where the two got married. And when they do the bouquet toss, it ends up in Kitty's hand. And if you don't know who Kitty is, she's the NPC that was working the flower shop with her sister in Grancel. But those two sisters were like competing against each other, so she decided to come to Roland, and then she lives with the general store guy, Rylant, I think is his name, and like his mom is trying to get Kitty and her son to get together, so it's like pretty funny. And then she got the bouquet, so it's like, are they gonna get married in the next game? Who knows? This probably sounds like random talk if you haven't been following the NPC quest lines or what the NPCs are doing, but it's pretty cool to see the living, breathing world kind of progress as we're playing the games. The two of us have spent the past half year traveling all around the continent. We couldn't have wished for a better honeymoon. I'm so glad I chose him to spend my life with. Oh my god, we're finally back home in Liberal, which means it's time to start thinking about getting a house for ourselves. What kind of house would you like? Oh my gosh, these two are still here. Being out here feels amazing. My wife, she went back to her family's home. I mean, I'm aware as anyone that I've been so busy with work lately that I haven't been able to spend any time with her, but if I'd known I was going to come to this, I would have sat down and talked to her about it a long time ago. It's never too late, buddy. Let's go down here. Don't even want to be here right now. Why do I have to go out of my way to see him anyway? It's not fair. Who? Alright, the orbital pressure looks perfectly normal. No, sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you not to come down here, sir. Fuck you, you can't do it. You can't do what you tell me. I go where I please, just like Dorothy's here taking pictures of the engine room. We're approaching the Bengen Range. Careful of potential air turbulences in this area. I know. I've been doing this route for 3 years now. I know what I'm doing, man. The Bengen Range is part of the border between Liberal and Calvert. As soon as we're over that, we'll be barely any time before we're in Grancel. What do you want to know? Why do you want to know what I wanted to be as a child to begin with? It's not really something you normally tell complete strangers with the cameras in their hands, you know? I'm on to you, mister. You can't distract me. This is the serious news report here, so please answer my question. He sure is making good use of those reporters' privileges. By the way, my dream was to become a phantom thief. Isn't that cool? No prizes for guessing what kind of book she must have read as a kid. She wanted to become a phantom thief? Well, you're looking at one right now. Yes, I'm finally almost in Liberal. Why'd I come, you ask? Because it's the latest spot that last spot the ancient dragon was sighted. There's no information on where it was after it showed up here, so if I want to try to pursue it, is this the best place for me to come? As soon as we land, I need to know and go talk to Lyndon to see if he knows anything. I'm about to see my grandchild in Grancel. Haven't seen one another in 3 years now. I've been pretty worried with all the trouble that's been happening in Liberal. I bet. The cleaning staff for these airships really do a splendid job, don't they? There's a fine role model for the rest of the service industry. Anyways, first thing is stopping by that central factory in Zeiss. There's no better place to learn about cutting-edge orbital technology than there. I'm gonna really have to make the most of it, really. Oh, don't go getting yourself too worked up now, man. You'll just end up screwing up even more, like usual. Okay, and we're done. We'll soon be arriving in Grancel. Take your seat. Guess I'll be seeing Alicia, Hilda, and maybe even Chloe again. Oh, and Julie, of course. This is the Kevin POV gameplay. Ah, it's so lovely to be back here again. The Republic was a wonderful place too, but you can't beat the air here in Liberal. You wouldn't believe all that stuff happened half a year ago, looking at Grancel now either. It's all completely back to normal. Oh, never mind, it hasn't been a year, it's been half a year. It's been 6 months. The people here sure are strong for what's usually such a peaceful country. Well, it's a country ruled by a queen. Everyone knows women are tough in the face of adversity. I'm not sure whether you're a perfect example of that or the opposite. You're right about the air here, though. It is nice. Nostalgic almost. Makes me feel a little homesick. Your home is in Arteria, right? The place with all the really big churches and stuff. Nah, I'm not actually from Arteria. Not many people are. It's actually pretty darn small, like, smaller than most states around the continent. It's where the high seat of the Septian Church is, so lots of pilgrims and clergymen gather there, but you are actually born there. Oh, really, huh? So where are you from, then? Dorothy. Oh, we're not gonna know. My guess is that Kevin is from Prospel. Why? Because it was mentioned by Ren, and I have no idea where that is on the map, so he could be from there. Oh, Neil. I'm home. Did you miss me? Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. What in Idios' name have you been doing? I sent you to the Bows. How did you end up in Calvard? You were definitely on the westbound liner, I'm sure of it. I really don't know. Oh wait, I might actually know. Go on then, spit it out. I bet I'm a sleepwalker. After I got on the right airship, I fell asleep and then sleepwalked onto the wrong one. To think that all this could turn out to be part of some elaborate murder plot. Wowee, all of a sudden I feel like I walked right into a mystery novel. Sleepwalkers don't change airships, you idiot. I'm all out of breath now. Are you alright? I really do think you should cut down on your smoking. You're not as young as you used to be, you know? Alright, your 30th birthday was last Friday too, wasn't it? He's 30? Dorothy, don't ever disrespect someone again because of their age. Happy birthday, I bought a cake from Calvert and has a big celebration for it too. How is it that you can remember such useless crap like that and not the things that actually matter? Shit. That hits hard for me. Bet you were just looking up for an excuse to eat all that cake by yourself, weren't you? You should have seen it, Neil. It was made with Eastern matcha, so it was unlike any cake I'd ever seen. That perfect blend of sweetness and bitterness that was just sublime. I took lots and lots of cute pictures of it, so I should show you them all later. You brought me pictures of a cake? At least bring back a souvenir. Man, they always felt like they could go into business as a comedy duo and actually make money off of it. But they're even more of a crack up now. Wait a second. Nice to see you again, Neil. You're looking same old, though maybe you're not so happy about that. What are you doing here? Please tell me she didn't end up going to Arteria and causing trouble there too. Ah, your wish is my command. We just ran into one another on the airship by total coincidence, that's all. Oh, good. You had me worried for a minute. I was scared stiff she'd gone and smashed some super expensive stained glass window in the cathedral there, or who knows what. I'm so sorry for what you have to put up with. You're too much of a worrywart. Whose fault do you think that is? Still, it's good to see you again, Father. What brings you to Liberal? Something else happen here? Just a bit of work-related business I gotta take care of. It's not part of a major investigation, so don't go getting your hopes up. Nothing of interest is gonna happen. Yeah, right, bro. This is the end of the trilogy. It's gonna be like the biggest banger of all bangers. I'll be the judge of that. Anyway, so where are you staying for the time being? Grancel Cathedral? I'll have to drop by and say hi sometime when I get the chance. Go for it. In the meantime, I'm dragging your butt right back to the office, Dorothy. You're going to tell us all about what the hell happened to you, what you've been doing these past 2 weeks. You betcha. I snapped photos of every meal I had while I was over in Calvert, so I'm sure if we develop them, I'll be able to remember everything. I'm not talking about your gourmet report. Yo, Dorothy's business expenses are going to be up the roof. Seeing those two together really makes it sink in that I'm back here. Thinking about it, I wonder how all the others here are doing. I know Estelle and Josh are abroad at the moment, but I've got no idea what the others are up to. Is that you, Father Graham? Yo, Estelle and Josh mention? Oh, it's Sid. Lieutenant Colonel Sid. Yo, Sid, playable character. It's good to see you again. I'm pleased to see that you've been keeping well since we last met at the banquet. Same for you, sir. Gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to be the army representative who came to meet me, though. I figured it'd be Julia. It has been. Oh, it may have been, but she's currently out on another mission, so unfortunately you'll have to make do with me. I didn't have anything better to do, so I came in her place. There's no need to be so modest. Little Bird told me that you're going to be promoted to full-on colonel soon, aren't you? Oh shit, he's going to be colonel? This guy went from, like, lieutenant to lieutenant colonel, and now he's going to be colonel on the same rank as Richard. Should be surprised that you people have such good information, but I still am. Still, I'm afraid I still feel the position is too much responsibility for me as I am. Brigadier General Bright still has plenty of work left in him, too. I wouldn't want to take any of it from him. Poor Cassius is still getting work to the bone, huh? Anyways, getting down to business, it's in Grancel Cathedral, right? That's correct, it's being kept underneath it to be more specific. Although I imagine you're already aware of that much. I hear Yeomen, or laymen like myself, can't even enter without the knight's permission. Pretty much, it's a special place, you see. I'll fill you in on the details when we get there. Alright then, well, we may as well head there right away. There's someone I want you to meet in the cathedral. Huh? Who? Let's just say someone who's been assisting with the case. They'll be appraising you of the details on what you're dealing with there. A detective? Kantoku? Detective. I need like a detective character. Like that'd be so fire, you know, I just go around solving murder cases. I just like detective games, okay? I need more of them. I've run out now. I played Massive Detective Archives, I played Judgment. There's no more detective games. I could play Ace Attorney, maybe one day. Need to find out where to start with that series too. Same old Grancel. There's someone waiting for me inside. Let me guess, it's gonna be that Estelle lookalike. Estelle Blue Eyes. Oh, there you are. Oh, never mind, it's a researcher. Good to see you again, Archbishop. You look well. Huh? And you must be... I wasn't expecting you to be quite this young. How old are you? 22? But he's 22? That's a lot younger than I expected. Are the Gralsritters really so short-staffed that they're handing out their most important posts to kids? Can't blame me for assuming that 50 Minion would look like more of a veteran, can you? Well... your surprise is written all over your face. Someone in your position should have a much better poker face than that. Maybe you need to redo your training from scratch. Or are you just acting, I wonder? How do you... Professor Russell, please. He isn't here for you to try and pick a fight. Wait. Professor Russell? Is this Tita's mom? He isn't here to try to pick a fight with him. Please try and be a little less deliberately provocative. What? Hell no. He's here to steal the thing we went through so much effort to bring up, and you want me to play nice? And kindly don't call me that ever again. I don't want to be addressed in the same way as that old coot. Wait. It's Tita's mom, yeah. Russell. Because they, at the end of SC, they returned from their trip. Of course, ma'am. Wait, Russell? Then you're... I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Erica Russell. I'm sure it's not a name you're going to be forgetting anytime soon. Is Tita's mom? What about Tita's dad? Alright, that's pretty cool though. So we got Erica. Still, sure didn't expect to run into little Tita's mom here. I heard you and your husband were both living abroad. What brought you back? What do you think? After all that went down here, there was no way I was staying out of the country any longer than I had to. Though, with how remote this region we were in is, it was all over by the time the word reached us. Had we found out sooner, I sure wouldn't have let that maniac put half the crap he did. Doesn't sound like you're too happy with the professor nowadays, huh? Talk about an understatement. That whack job actually took my little girl to that floating city with him. I get that he's soft towards her, but that's no excuse for exposing her to danger. Yo, I agree. Bringing Tita along for the entire adventure was like such an unnecessary risk. That's fair. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he let that red-headed scumbag get near her too. That utter cretin isn't fit to be within 50 arcs of my darling Tita, never mind actually getting friendly with her. Poor Agate, so you don't like Agate, huh? Don't you speak that filthy name in front of me ever again. Oh, when I'm finished with him, he'll wish he'd never been born. He might have survived that last onslaught, but we'll see how he fares against an even more powerful unit, won't we? What? I get the feeling that this is a matter we'd better off not prying into. And I thought the same. So I don't know any more about it than you do. Incidentally, the Professor Russell you're more familiar with is currently vacationing abroad. As such, she has been assisting us with this case in this place. Okay, so Grandpa Russell is currently not in this game. I get it. Instead, we get Mama Russell. I see. Are you two listening to me? Of course. Well, whatever. She's just like the opposite of Tita. This staircase sure is long, though. How much farther do we have to go? Not much as far as I know. Yep, there we go. Really? I can't even see the bottom. I see, so it's the bottom of the Grancel Cathedral, not the bottom of Grancel Castle. There's like secrets beneath everything here. A dead end. I hope you got a good explanation for this. I do. This isn't a dead end, but to go any further, I'm going to need you to undertake a ritual of some sort for me. Well, this certainly took a turn for strange. Is this an example of the church's famous thaumaturgy? Something like that, yeah. Specifically, I would like you to undertake a form of suggestion. I'm not sure I follow. You want us to promise not to tell anyone what we see here, right? That's a little extreme, so no. The Colonel is obviously going to need to report what happened here to his superiors for one thing. All I want you is to promise that you won't tell anyone who you aren't certain you can trust. I don't need you to say it, I just need you to think and believe it. Weird, but alright. If that's all you want us to do, so be it. I feel the same way. Should we deliberately repeat it in our minds then? You don't even need to do that. It should just come completely natural to you. Alright, here goes. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold the consecrated septium. Space's golden glow, consciousness's silver glow. Of your opposing natures, reveal to them the path that leads to your sacrament. Exodia. What? How did that door appear? Thank you both for your assistance. I can see that you were true to your word. I see. So if we just said it but didn't really mean it, we wouldn't have been able to see anything, right? And yet I can hardly believe what happened. I imagine it would be uncouth of me to ask how all of this works. Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't. Space magic, baby. Anyways, come on in. Last boss is going to be here. Primal Ground. Wow. Unbelievable. All these years, I had no idea that such a place lay hidden beneath Grancel Cathedral. Well, it's not exactly something we publicized. It was built in accordance with the agreements between the church and the royal family. It has but one purpose: to suppress the power of ancient artifacts and keep their influence in check. I see. Its importance to you Gralsritters, it's quite clear then. I'd assume there are some similar ones in place other than Liberal too. Well, I won't deny that. Anyways, we call this place a Primal Ground. Now that's a deep name if I ever heard one. Is the original ground the others that are based in Arteria? I'll take that as a yes. Oh, I'm not confirming anything. It was just thinking about how much you take after the other Professor Russell is all. I'll thank you not to associate me with him. He might trump me a little in his theoretical side of things, but when it comes to the practical side of orbital science, I could beat him in my sleep. And I was the one who designed the fundamental system of the Capel and the Arcel, you know? Really? Nice, but I think we're getting off topic here. She loves to boast, unlike Russell. This is the object in question, right? That's correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago from the areas where the Liber Arc sank. Oh. So this is the core of the Liber Arc, and we believe it to be an artifact. Then I must disenchant this. 3 days prior, roughly at the center of Valeria Lake. Where the Liber Arc sank. Yeah, sorry, there's someone lawnmowing right now outside of my window, so if you hear a lawnmower, it's not the game. There's no lawnmowers in Liberal, okay? Is that Antoine in the background?